I am so late and I feel so evil about it, but I was tweaking my graphic settings for like half an hour and then it kept breaking my stream software. So I'm gonna lock in on this schedule. So I have reduced the resolution of this game. I have reduced my streaming bitrate because, quite frankly, I did not realize how high of a bitrate I was streaming at, and it was causing my computer to catch fire. So hopefully now I can live. Hopefully now I will know peace. And I've decreased my render distance. I decreased the resolution of this game. Hey, hybrid. I'm trying out some new graphics on your end, but I'm going to see if it increases my frame rate in the game. I have decreased my streaming bitrate and my streaming resolution, or no, frames per second. I have it down to 30 FPS, which honestly, for this game, I think I need to be streaming in 60. I think that was a little ridiculous of me. So it's going to look a little choppy today because I'm figuring out the best possible graphics I can get without my computer lighting on fire. Um, and that's where we're at. That's what I'm up to. So it's still lagging just a tiny bit, but I think, and I also decreased my render distance again, and there's still there's so much that is rendered. So I think this will work. I think it'll come together. Oh, it's looking pixely. You know what? I can probably bump it up. Nope, that's the wrong menu. Um, let's see. No, I put it like to the third highest. I used to have it on the highest resolution. Let's see what the second highest gets us. Oh, that ate my FPS, but it does look better. All right, sorry, let me keep messing with this. All right. Wow, the clouds make a difference. Okay. Let me bring my camera range all the way down. Sorry, this is my figuring things out stream. And distant shadows? I don't know. Okay. Do anything? That give us anything? Not really. We're getting there. So I can run this game with much better graphics when I'm not streaming, so I figured lowering my streaming bitrate would be okay. But if it looks bad, I can increase my bitrate. Oh, why are you lagging so bad? Okay, now I'm annoyed. No, exactly. I'm excited for it to not overheat. Why are you so laggy? Okay, sorry. I'm like really hyper fixated on making this happen in a way that doesn't drive me insane. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to do good graphics. They don't look good. Okay. Large objects quality. I don't know, medium. The issue is I'm changing these settings and nothing is happening. It's like not increasing my frames per second at all. And this is driving me nuts. All right. Give me good. What does good get me? The same. Oh, okay. Because I know fantastic graphics, that makes my computer lag. Okay. I'm gonna give up on this in a minute, but it's gonna bother me for another 60 seconds. Hybrid, how is my audio at this bit rate? Is it choppy or does it sound okay? I dropped my bit rate to like a third of what it was before because it was quite high, because that is my fear. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let me fix that really quick. I'm gonna bump it up to 3,000. It's not even really running at 3,000. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to keep it at this lower resolution for the game to run right, but I think with the higher bit rate, it'll be a little less pixelated. Oh my God, that runs so much better. Okay, I just needed to drop the resolution of the game was the clever solution there. Oh my gosh, that runs so much better. Okay. Oh, that's night and day. Oh, that is night and day. I just needed to give up on having the maximum resolution. I did. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll keep streaming at a lower bit rate just for the sake of my computer. But let me know if this bit rate is, I don't really understand what the bit rate changes. Um, because I'm not computers very much. I do not computers very much. So if it's like choppy or looks really bad, please let me know. And I hopefully can bump the bit rate back up and go from there. I'm gonna get the baby and the mom is gonna come for me. Please don't kick me. Please don't kick me. So I'm by myself. Oh my gosh. Is bitrate like, I don't even know, is that the number of pixels on the screen? Oh God. I have to Google bitrate when I'm not hunting. I love being self-taught. I feel so smart. Stop kicking me. I'm gonna build my stamina all the way up and just knock him out. There we go. Oh, okay. I love how you Google what bit rate is, and it says the number of bits that could be transferred per second. What is, please tell me what a bit is. Okay. Okay. So it might make my, got it. Yeah, it might make my audio choppy, and if that's the case, I will, return to, why is this not marking this on my map? Odd. Okay. If that happens again, I'll put in a bug report. Yeah, if it makes my audio sound crunchy or it makes the display quite ugly, please let me know. But my game is running so much better that I don't know, maybe with the resolution of the game turned down, I could turn the bitrate up, but I also don't want to alienate, my friends or viewers who have worse internet connections because I know high bitrate can mean that the stream is choppier on their end. I'm just trying to find happy mediums. But yeah, so sorry I'm so late on this stream. I was out with a friend who I always lose track of time talking to him in a good way. Like we have really good conversations. And then I spent a good 20 or 30 minutes shouting at my computer. So, because I did try to lower the resolution of the stream, like through my streaming software, and it was just making the screen smaller. And I was just like, oh my God. So I've learned, I've lived, and I've learned. There you are. Get off my land. Oh, he's pissed. No. It's funny how lowering the resolution of the game just makes the damage counters smaller, but I can read them. I guess that's what matters. Is my jaw still broken? No. Okay, that's good. Yeah, sorry, I don't have much to say today. I'm just like really locked into this game. I've just been so busy. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem is like I can't drop the resolution of the stream without, without it just not knowing really what to take the pixels out of. So I'm streaming from the lowest possible um, resolution that I can on my thing, which is 1080. So, oh my God, I hate this. Stop running in circles with me, please. Always getting spooked. Oh, strafed. Oh, can't catch me. I like that we have like the exact same coat color. That's funny. Dude, get off my lawn, please. Please get off my lawn. Ow, brother. You gotta be kidding me. I am. People don't know that there's strats in this game. You gotta be a real wolf quester. Get out of here. Get out of here. Brother, you are limping. It's time for you to go home. No. There we go. He's scared now. Goodbye. Okay. Nice. I've done things. Actually, how's everybody on food? Not the greatest, but I need to sleep. So I'm gonna go down a tile, take a nap. The game still looks okay, even with the graphical settings turned down a little bit. It's simple. It does what it needs to do. I'm not missing the high render distance. I thought I might, and I do not care. Oh, I got too close to the edge. I think that's Lost River over there, or no, Lost River's not connected to the main map. It's Hell Roaring Mountain. But I don't have that expansion yet, so and it's time for sleep. I love that this is just my deadbeat simulator where I always sleep as far away from the kids as possible and only stop home to drop off adequate amounts of food. Oh, there's bison. Skull. Of what? Yeah, when they grow up, they'll be more useful, but for now, it's like, ugh. Ooh, do I need this skull? Boop. Yes. Oh, I love when I get my achievements. Okay, time to go home, and I'm gonna look around a little bit. I'm gonna keep an eye out for food because that is becoming a problem. What are you, a rabbit? No, you're a fox. Sorry, dude. Did not mean to run up on you like that. You see these? These are not food. Bison not possible to eat in this game unless you are very dedicated and have a very large pack and you're okay with half of them dying. Because that animal one-shots you. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna get a mule deer and then I will go home. Oh, it's a buck. I don't think I can do that on my own. Not to be a big baby, but I know my limits. I don't want to have more things get broken inside of this dog. Am I close to home? Not really. Gonna keep it on the scent view while it's just me. See how far I can get with this part of the quest today. Unfortunately, I'll have to get cut short, but I'll get a good hour in. How are you doing today? What have you been up to? Hopefully, no work crises or anything like that. Sorry, like I said, I'm so low energy. I have not slept well in days, and I've been so busy. It's really exciting to just sit here and play a game, I won't lie, and have nothing be expected of me other than playing the game. All right, we're almost home. Oh, I can see their beautiful names. 3422F, my beloved. I'm getting this rabbit. Get over here. All right. It's all coming together. I'm sorry, it's a hare. Although, aren't snowshoe hares actually rabbits? Isn't that like a misnomer? Or is that jackrabbits that I'm thinking of that are hares? Or am I right about both of these things? Or wrong? I don't know. The naming convention for logomorphs is so bad. Hey, everybody. Oh my God. I'm so sorry about your girlfriend, Hybrid. I hope that she's feeling better. Food poisoning is like my greatest fear in life, just because it's so disruptive. I feel like I lose so much more time to having food poisoning than I do to like having the flu or a cold. So I hope that she feels better soon, because that is perhaps the worst illness in my mind that one can have. That is like that you recover from. Y'all eat enough? Kind of. I've done what I can. Okay. Oh, deer fawn. Where is that smell coming from? This way? Hopefully somebody comes with me. Ah, okay. They went up this way. Oh God. She got food poisoning from hospital food? Sounds like an honest to God nightmare. You would think you would think the hospital can make sterile food. Ah, there you are. I want this one. Okay. Help me out, Cedar, please. Please do something. Cedar. Oh, elk. Well, now that entices me because that is way more for my money. I guess these mule deer are kind of bringing us towards the elk, so that works just fine. All right, we're gonna go after this elk herd. Okay, I am so locked in. I think I'm gonna branch back into other games shortly. I just go through periods where I don't play anything, or I play like the same thing every day, and then I branch back to my other games. So I'll probably work on some of my in progress stuff, or I'd really like to get more into the Pale Beyond because that is something that I've been recommended by a few friends. So I will definitely be working on that one. Maybe Thursday, maybe later today if I'm up to it, but we'll see. All right. Oh, these are 3-hour-old tracks. We're gonna get into enemy territory. Or they'll have walked somewhere and stood there for 2 straight hours, which is my hope. But this is why I want this more northward territory, is because it's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. 1 hour is much better. I'm so glad when Cedar comes with me and not Mahogany because she is just so much better. So let me, my chat like never shows everything. Oh my gosh. That is rough. I'm sorry. I will admit I don't know what some of those words mean, but it sounds difficult and complicated, which I'm sure it's not as difficult or as complicated for you, but I would believe that it is just as stressful. No, Cedar, don't go after the spike elk, please. All right. What are we doing, team? See, they have the babies now, so they're going to be more aggressive and less likely to flee. But I want to get them to run so I can tell which ones have lower health. If I bark at them. Oh. Yeah, that's annoying. that you're just like on demand for this technical assistance. We're gonna tire these guys out so they deal less damage because we're basically driving them back towards the. Oh, you want that one, Cedar? Usually your pack mates like pick pretty good ones too. Their AI isn't terrible. All right. Yeah, that's deeply frustrating that you just have to like wait for it to break and then surprise. I hope you're excited. Yeah, I've been okay. I've been doing pretty good. I won't lie. I have had a really nice stretch of days. So, just hanging out with family and friends. I'm working on some like furniture upcycling in my garage. So, continuing my house hunt too. Buying a house is expensive and difficult, especially when you are one person who wants to buy a house. So, I have been putting in some time and effort to that. Um, Makes me feel like a real grown up. I also found like a really good realtor who I think has similar taste in homes to me, which makes it doable. Like she knows what I want because in her words, it is also what she usually would want from a house. So, I've just been dealing with so many like administrative things of mine, but I'm alive. These elk just run for so long. Let me think, like if there's any fun updates since Thursday. I mean, not really. I've really just been out. Like I said, with friends. I guess my ex-partner now was just very like, I hate to say needy because I think people should be open with what their needs are. Um, she just expected me to fix every single problem for her all the time. And I am now no longer dealing with two people's problems all the time. So I just have a lot of free time that I use to sometimes slack off and do nothing, but mostly I've been getting into art more and, enjoying life, going out with my friends, concerts, stuff like that. Oh my God, I'm going to a concert next Sunday. I need to plan for that. Totally forgot. 'Cause I think I'm driving us. Oh no, I bought parking. We're good. All right, Cedar, you got to pick up some slack, man, because I'm low on health. These elk just run forever. But once you take it down, it lasts. Cedar, I swear to God, I'm gonna need a little more participation from the audience. Ooh, I can let my health get pretty low because I am not super worried about it. Ow. I say that and the elk immediately smacks me. All right, Cedar, get in there. Ooh, it's not good. Yeah, I was basically expected to do everything that required spending money or driving anywhere, so that's essentially everything. Like I picked up her prescriptions for her. Like I was just so like, I sometimes love is blind. And that was really one of those moments for me of like, Or like as I was explaining to friends, like the amount of responsibilities I was taking on in the relationship, they were like, "Were you okay? Like, were you mentally stable during this time?" And it's like, no. No, I have always had such a huge fear of being alone, and I will do anything to not experience that. But at some point, I just had to say, yeah, being alone would be preferable to this whole situation that I'm in. Because wow, wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna sleep here. If I wake up and there's a bear, I'm gonna be pissed. No, there's just coyotes. I don't care about them. Hey, you guys are so scary. Thank God for Cedar. She just does everything. All right. Cedar, do you need to eat? All right. I'll take over, Cedar. You get some food, buddy. Ow. See, now like everyone's trying to set me up with like their friend or their cousin or whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, I just got out of a nearly 4-year relationship like less than a month ago. Can I breathe? Can I be single? Can I enjoy this? Because I have not been single for like 10 years straight. I've just kind of gone from relationship to relationship. Like, because like I said, I was just like afraid of being alone. And, you know, now I would prefer that. I've now had such bad experiences that I would quite literally prefer to be by myself and live in a house by myself and enjoy life that way. Okay. I'm gonna go crazy and say that Cedar's probably fine and that we should go home. Do you want to? Okay. You get out of here, man. I need to eat. Tiny bit. Okay. All right, I'll let her do her thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to be by myself. I'm excited to have a house by myself that I decorate with my things. And whoever comes into my life after that has to be okay with the way I want things because I am so used to disappearing in my relationships that, and because that's just how I am. Like if I'm with somebody who's more outgoing or more like charismatic seeming to me, I'm just like, okay, I'll stop talking and breathing and having opinions and just like be a background character in this person's life. Because it's definitely not comfortable, but it is like a familiar experience for me. That's like very much the relationship that I have with my dad, where my dad is just like this very self-centered and overly talkative person. And so my whole childhood, I just kind of would disappear next to him. And, I don't think he did it intentionally. I don't think he was like, how do I turn my child into a doormat? But he's not somebody who's like easily reasoned with or really even conversed with. Um, and the general consensus is that my dad like definitely has a little neurodivergence going on and just like doesn't have as much social awareness. And I say that like because it does run in my family. I am diagnosed as neurodivergent and I see a lot of those traits in him. And I've been, to therapy and stuff to like unlearn some of that sometimes inherent self-centeredness. And he just hasn't. And, he's almost 70 years old. So what am I supposed to do about it now? This grown man's been an adult for 50 years and he hasn't done anything about it. But anyways, long story short, is when I'm in a relationship or a friendship with somebody who is like that, I just very much fall into my routine of like, don't speak out of turn, don't like cut them off, just listen to them all the time. Just like pretend you're a stuffed animal that they're talking to, like just, totally disappear. So, try not to be like that anymore, but I think I'm gonna need some time off from dating because I need to like reconnect with me. I need to remember who I am. Because I don't know that I've met myself as an adult. I mean, I've been in relationships continuously since I was in high school, so I don't really know who I am anymore. And I think I'm all right, and I think I'd like to know more about that. I don't know how to say that in a way that's not really like weird. All right, I've got about another 15 minutes in this session, and then I have to hop. I apologize again for being so late. Ugh, today has just been a long string of like minor inconveniences getting in the way of me streaming on time. I'm so locking into this schedule. It's gonna happen. I'm just glad I'm at least streaming on the days that I said I will, because yeah, that makes sense. I think definitely part of this is just egged on by how like angry and sad I am. But again, I mean, I think it is worthwhile to get to know myself and experience my adult life in my 20s, at least partially as a single person, because I haven't. And I don't think that I've wasted any time. I think I've spent this whole time learning what I do and don't want out of my life, and I don't think that that's ever a waste. Um, I mean, it's like the whole point of living is to be alive. I always say that. And I've been alive this whole time doing things. I totally forgot to increase my pack affinity. It's not great, but I can't do anything about that right now. So, and if you're never home, it doesn't matter anyways. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, good. Mahogany's here. Okay. I can't really steal any of these hexes very readily, but maybe if I go up north, I can like snip out those three that Oxbow has. Because I want some of this north territory. It's bothering me. Okay, I'm gonna follow that pink X because that takes me up to where they're at. Yeah, maybe tonight I'll do a bonus stream because I've really like enjoyed playing this game again. So I keep almost streaming and then I'm like, no, no, I'll just save it for a stream day. But if I have time, I have to go to the hardware store. I have to go to the hardware store. That's my lesbian activity for the day, is I'm selecting some kind of like liquid plumber Drano situation. I'm in their territory. My mind. I do want to go to the northward one because that one I think I can claim. This one is too strong right now. We have a very weirdly shaped territory for a minute here. Also, Hybrid, I really appreciate you hopping on with all of these. I am hoping that being a little bit more intentional with when I stream will help with the whole audience situation. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying. I hope it's at least a little entertaining to watch because I get so hyper fixated on games and that's all I want to play. One of the ones that I've been playing on my own time is Rival Stars Horse Racing, which would be unbearably boring to stream because I have no comments about it. It is a brainless game, but I played that for a few weeks, just like in my grief about my relationship. Or not a few weeks, but like, I mean, as my relationship was visibly coming to an end and I was like getting kind of depressed about it, I just like was playing Rival Stars for 4 hours a day. And that was how I spent my time. I don't know if that was a good use of my time, but it happened. So, and I'm stealing, and I'm continually stealing, and I'm just stealing. Oh, there we go. I think you've said this before, but like this is a pretty nice game for like idle watching. Like if you're, if you're doing stuff in the background. It's like I like to watch like playthroughs of visual novels and video essays and stuff like that when I'm working for my day job on my second monitor because they're low effort to view. Like I don't want to watch somebody playing a first person shooter and I don't like those games, so I don't want to be somebody who plays those games, but I think honestly something I've wanted to do is like just a little Hades session because I haven't played Hades in so long and I love that game. That might be like my favorite game I've ever played. And I speed run it. I love doing speed runs of it. So I could relearn the game a little and do some speed runs one night. And I think that could be fun because God, I love that game. It just like hit all the right buttons for me. And that was the game that got me back into gaming. Is my friend was like, "Oh, you should play Hades. It's so you." And I was like, "I've never played a roguelike and I don't really want I know it's a roguelite, but I was like, I don't like these kind of games. Like, ugh, but then I do. I do actually like a roguelite, apparently. And I'm also quite good at them." Oh, I just stole that and I have to do a post now. Boop. Okay. I guess I'll go up to the carcass up here and take a nap. Oh yeah, see, I've played Binding of Isaac a few times, and I've had a little trouble with it because the learning curve on that game is a bit steeper. Um, I will say, because there's just so many items they throw right at you that it's like, what am I doing? But I do have it downloaded. I think I have like 4 hours in it. I have not done that much, but I would be open to trying to stream it, and you can watch how bad I am at it. Because it is, I mean, it's similar gameplay style, but I don't know why. It's like so much less accessible to me. I also loved Calls of the Lamb. That was, I mean, like I played that before Hades, but it wasn't till Hades that I was like, I would like to be someone who plays video games regularly again. Because I was like a Minecraft player, and that was my, and like The Sims. Those were my games. I very much played like, I hate to say the term games for women, but like the games that they make thinking like, oh, women don't want real games. They want these fake games, and they're just like not marketed to men really. But I mean, like Hades was, but it like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like these more accessible games where I don't know, I could talk about sexism in the gaming industry for 400 straight years, but it's been nice to like branch into games that like I thought were inaccessible to me. Oh, I love listening to depressing music when I'm sad. That's like maybe one of life's greatest delights. And I mean, you would not think it's delightful, but I truly believe that it is. Mahogany, let it go. I need to go to bed. So, oh my God, Mahogany, you're killing me. May I sleep here? Oh my God. Girl, let it go. Who are the dangerous competitors? Goodbye, Mahogany. It's been nice. end time. Okay, I have to leave in like 3 minutes. Again, I'm so sorry for the shortness of this stream. Half of it was tech issues, but they're fixed, and apparently my stream is less bad, so that's exciting. I'm gonna have to see when I get the VOD together. I'm gonna have to see how it looks on my end too. I think I'll wake up from this sleep and I will let it go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Skyrim's something I never got into, but I had a lot of friends who really liked that. But I love that she's like super dedicated in that way. That I don't know why. I always like love when people are like so into something that is like not something I enjoy. I remember one of my greatest moments of this is I went to this like talk about this really specific kind of snake. And it was like an hour or two long. I mean, this was like a full-blown presentation about this snake. And I was going because a friend of mine was like part of the group organizing it, and I just was like, I'll be a body in the room for your photos. I don't care. But I got so into this talk about this snake, and I was just like, oh my God, someday I hope to care about something this deeply. This is like such a beautiful expression of like humanity, is just this guy just really all in on this snake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I love like I'm like a casual biology fan, but all of it is just so fun for me. Someday I can go on a rant about rodents. That is my thing, is I am really quite intense about like rodent husbandry. I've never like bred them because I that is such an undertaking, but I've had friends who breed them, like I rescue them, so on that note, I need to go. I need to go to my fitness class. But like I said, I'm gonna try to hop on later. I think I have the momentum to do that if my fitness class doesn't kill me. But thank you for hopping on for this shorter than normal stream. I apologize again for that. But yeah, thank you, as always. I will hopefully be on later.